Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Welcome to Morning Thoughts, everybody. It's SouFLoTV. I am here on my way to work to go get my daily bread. All right, a couple of positive words this morning, and then I'm going to talk about probably the saddest story you have ever heard. This has got to be the saddest story for 2019. So, first, let me say a big up to everybody who's still getting up every morning, putting one foot before the other and getting out there and getting things done. One foot before the other doesn't necessarily mean physically, because some people can't get up on their feet. They're probably in a chair, but them still getting things done. You know what I mean? Big up to all my hardworking people, those going out to work, those coming in from work. Big up to my retirees, my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home mom. Everybody that tunes in to SouFLoTV. Alright, so, listen, I'm going to do the story, but after I do the story, you know, we do these stories not just to do them. We do them because we want to attach a message about life that is very important. Because this is how things happen in the universe. Things happen to teach us a lesson that are witnessing what's happening. Nothing happens that you know about that is just by chance. There's a lesson there for you to learn. And I think there's definitely a lesson here for all of us to learn in this story. When I'm done with the story though, I want you to leave in the comment section below what lesson you learned from this, and I'm going to tell you at the end of this story what lesson I learned from this, or what lesson I think you should know or learn from this. So, big crazy headline. Two brothers had an argument. You think that's normal, right? Me and my siblings argue. Hell, brothers even fight. Sisters fight. Even fist fight at some point in life. And I know some people are perfect on social media and they say, nope, never happened, can't happen. It happens. But there's always love and forgiveness. And you will never stand around and let some stranger pound your brother into the ground or pounce on your sister and scratch your eyes out in the middle of the street. So you and them can fight. Sibling rivalry, basically. Right? But it's not you trying to kill each other. Not in this story. So the story goes like this. A man fatally shot his younger brother. Yes, fatally shot his younger brother. Listen to the story. Fatally shot his younger brother, then shot himself in front of their mother in Birmingham, Alabama. Now, this is in the USA, of course. It doesn't matter where it happened, though, but it did happen in the USA. So, a man fatally shot his younger brother and then shot himself in front of their mother. Two brothers were left dead. One fatally shot, and then one fatally shot the other before committing suicide. I'm saying to myself, this woman, either God has a sick sense of humor, if there's a God, or this woman, she's built Ford tough strong. I got a Ford truck at 200 and something thousand miles on it, drive everywhere. She built Ford tough strong, if you know what I mean. Because, I don't know, them say God don't give you more than you can bear, but I can't imagine bearing this. Like seeing your son kill his younger brother and then kill himself right in front of you. How do you overcome that? Here we go. Two brothers were left dead when one fatally shot the other before committing suicide in front of their mother Thursday afternoon in Birmingham, Alabama. Jeremiah Price, a 24-year-old, shot and killed his younger brother, a 22-year-old, Dwayne Price. Now, these are boys, same last name, same mother, same father. This is not no half-brother estranged, only see on weekends, or just came to live with us from. It's crazy. Share the same last name, share the same parents. Outside their home, murder-suicide, while the two were fighting. Birmingham Police Chief A.C. Porter told Al.com the mother said that her sons were scuffling when she heard a gunshot. When she walked outside, she saw her youngest son laying on the ground, and then she watched as her older son turned the gun on himself and blew his right in front of her. Both brothers were pronounced dead on the scene. That is just plumb crazy. A fight between the two brothers turned deadly. One younger brother shot his brother in front their Fountain Heights apartment, then turned the gun on himself. The fatal bloodshed, police said, all happened in front of mom. The mother is heartbroken, which I would think she is. She said they got to scuffling in the house and they got separated. And once they were outside, she heard the gunshot. So they were fighting in the house, tearing up the house. They got separated. I guess she separated them. To stop the fighting, they went outside, and once they got outside, one shot the other one. She walked outside there to see one son laying on the ground, and the other one just did it right in front of her. Police identified the brothers, right? The shooting happened about 1 p.m. outside the apartment complex of the 1200 block of 12th Street North. Both brothers, again, were pronounced dead on the scene. Roper described the murder scene as a tragedy. This is the police chief. He described this as a tragedy for the community because it's absolutely mind-boggling how cheap life has become, even in a family situation with two brothers arguing over some simple stuff as one owing the other one some money. Roper said that when it's all over, there were two brothers there laying dead in the yard. It's not a police issue. It's bigger than the police department. This is a community issue, and one that we won't solve by relying on any police department alone. Roper said, obviously this is a tragedy that will take time for the family to even process. This is heartbreaking. The bottom line is that it's really beyond words. It's something we can't even process and understand how this situation could end, both brothers being dead. It's unfortunate that in our society in modern day, we see violence, but when it's this close and personal, when it affects one family, it's difficult to deal with. Now they have to plan 2 funerals and pull the family together to try to get through this. Roper said that the violence is not only heartbreaking, that it's also challenging when these things happen. Because you always think that this is going to be one that is the clarion call that will change people and touch their hearts. But then we go to the next crime scene and we've got to change hearts and minds, and we're all struggling with the incident. This gun violence that has really, really gripped our society. Now, let me say this. Whether you're in Jamaica, if you're over in England, it's knives and machetes now. I've seen some videos coming out of England, out of the UK. These guys are stabbing and chopping. And I mean, they hacked the daylights out of this brother laying on the ground. And I'm thinking, man, talk about heartless. Talk about, I can't even call it brave. It looks more like craziness. So yes, we are living in a world, in a society. This ain't just Jamaica, America, England. We're living in a world, and today it's all about material things, money, and money comes first. Money over everything. You know, they started out saying money over everything a few years ago. Well, apparently that is firmly placed in the minds of today's generation. Money over everything. And when they say money over everything, I think they really mean money over everything, like money over real love, money over family, close family members, money over your children, life, money over morals, discipline, values, money over everything is the society we're living in. So when I tell people stuff like, hey, you know, it's better to just stay home and chill for the new year, like when we were ringing in the new year, I would love to have gone out and celebrate the new year myself. I was working, but neither here nor there. Sometimes I understand why people become hermits. Or even if they go out and they're social people, they still keep to themselves, like they don't keep a bag of friends. But a situation like this happened in a family with a blood. How do you begin to process this? Leave your comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this one. It's SouFLoTV, man. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and think about this one all day, because a lot of people think it cannot happen in their family, and it sure can. A Jamaican guy said on my channel recently, oh, SouFlo, me draw my 9 pound my brother, because I'm owe me 10 grand. So you're about to kill your brother for 10 grand. $10,000 that you could work and make back at some point in your lifetime. If you owe me 10 grand and we that close and you're being disrespectful about paying it back, I would just cut you off and go about my business. But I'm not going to take your life. Furthermore, I'm not letting nobody know 10 grand. I'm out. Peace.